Welcome to the Swamp, the giant that the head ball coach awakened, one that thrived in urban renewal, and now one where only the Gators get out alive. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and... the Longhorns will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Florida's return man hardly helped out the offense with that one. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Pulls and fires complete. Across the 25, he's got room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Gators headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback. Hey, the defense is going to let your big tight end be wide open like that. You will take that throw all day long, and they do for a big game.
Going up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Burke. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Finds his tight end. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. To the air. It's Lagway. Makes the grab on the left. They get him down after he makes the catch. The 7th play of this opening drive. They'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Smashes it between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it out. It's Butler. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Texas Longhorns offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And how about this matchup of a couple of guys who just don't get tired and don't mind being handed the football, Jesse?
And I love this matchup, too, because in modern football, it's all about throwing the ball and spread and tempo and air raid offenses. Let's go back to toting the rock, old school. 2 of the best running backs in the business here.
And the defenses now, like, they know the challenge. They know these guys are going to tote it. They got to be physical, committing guys to the box, not letting these running backs have success today.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Hands it off. Jukes his way for more. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Longhorns want to move quickly. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
To the air, it's Owens. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. New set of downs after that completion.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Handoff from the gun. Pickup of 1. It's down at the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for room. It's Gibson. Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. He's got it. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Oh, no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Gators sending the offense back to work. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's for the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here today.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
And the missed connection on 3rd down. And the Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference, be great in your conference, get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And this dude knows how to get after quarterbacks. Last week he had 3 sacks. He gets his first today. I'll tell you what, you better know where he is before the ball snapped every single play.
The Longhorns line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch called for, but a flag is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Got his man down the middle. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They keep attacking through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Washington. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Quickly complete.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Off the play fake. Gets it out quickly. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
That's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making this season.
Has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Quarterback empties his backfield. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Showing the arm strength to the left. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. He'll keep it himself. Oh, better look out. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
This is obviously a great play physically by the quarterback, but how about mentally making the right decision? He was keying on the right defender. He saw the body language of that player and knew he had to keep the football and made the decision so quickly. Good football IQ there by the QB.
The Gators want to crank the tempo. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Burke. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gator.
That is so impressive. Not only was it a great catch, but also he made sure he had 1 foot in bounds to get the touchdown. Beautiful job.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Cal is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Aaron Rodgers should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to North Carolina. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down.
You know, that play right there shows me that the quarterback has a plan. He had no hesitation. The defense was bearing down on him. He got hit on that play, but he knew where his running back was. He got it out to him quick, and as a result, he avoided the negative play and sack.
Looking downfield, it's Owens. Gonna take a shot. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Off the play fake on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you've got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
The Gators will hustle to the line.
And you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understand that the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding them. Nice catch.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Lining up to convert third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And the Gators get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the grab. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Florida! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Texas offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense gets set for second down. He leaves it with his back. Fights off a defender. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Scanning the field, it's Owens. Gets open down the middle. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. He'll call for the fair catch here. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
They'll run it with Wilson. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. It's a draw. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. The Gators will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Used the play fake, now to throw. He's got the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. He's looking downfield to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
The Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Finds a tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On the move and looking deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. We got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Longhorns decide to punt it away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Around, get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. Wilson on the carry. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker, and then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Longhorns in the hurry up.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. And the Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He'll take a shot. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Back to throw. It's Flagway. He's got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. On second down, just keeps firing. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. And that pass is intercepted. Taking it the other way. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Texas!
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Texas A&M is on top right now, but kind of fittingly for the First Lady of Aggie Land, Reveille, this has been a dogfight today. They're up by 7 over South Carolina.
The give to the back.
We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Using his feet to buy time. And this sophomore quarterback learning when to use his legs to move the chains. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll run it with Wilson. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Got his man. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Gators send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. They'll try the run. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Looking for a man, it's Owens. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He nails it, a 58-yard field goal.
That makes the score Florida 17, Texas 10.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Trying to find his man on first down. They'll run the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll leave it with him. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. They're going to ride this running back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. He's got it on the right. At the 40, there he goes. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, running back gets to give. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Gators will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Wants to return it. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. The give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. If they're going to get anything going on this drive, they better be productive here on 2nd and long from the 10. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16. You've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Setting up the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Looking to go up top on 1st down. He's going to take off. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Pulls it in. It's Abrams. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. They go to the counter. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Movement here from the tight end. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Wilson on the carry. Man down on the... Eight-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the 1st. Looking to throw for it. Catch in the middle. It's Wilson. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. They'll go back to the ground. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. He'll keep it himself. Went to the running game on 3rd down and picked up 5, but still a couple of yards short. It's 4th and 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man. It's Hawkins. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Might be looking to run. Touchdown, Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Oregon State is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 22 over the Pandas. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Using the quick game.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up this point. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it 1 play at a time.
Fires to the big fella. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still staring down the barrel, gets nailed.
Lofts one high and deep. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. After the missed connection, it's 2nd down. Snap it to the back. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Dropping back, it's Owens. Fires to the wideout. And that pass intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great job by the freshman, kept his eyes in the right place and made the play.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. They want to throw it. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Now they'll try the right side. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to throw. It's Owens. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the offense falls on the football, but they are short of the line to gain. It'll be a turnover on down.
Ooh, definitely dodged a bullet there. Listen, the quarterbacks don't run with the football all the time in practice, and they're not used to all that contact sometimes. Have a tendency to cough it up a little bit. A bad play because he coughed it up? Could have been worse, though. Good thing he landed on it.
1st down here for the offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. A shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra 1st down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. He'll bring it out. It's Butler. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Pockets, and here's a fumble way behind the line. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. To throw, it's Owens. Trying to get to him. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them.
Returner is tackled down at the
1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The Gators will move the sticks. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Yeah, there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop it. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
tackled after picking up the first down.
And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. With the clock running, this should be the final play.
Second down coming up.
I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said, just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions.
It's so true, Reese. I mean, they had a lot of dudes that we were talking to leading up to this game just had a chip on their shoulder. They just didn't feel like they were being respected, and they wanted to come out and they wanted to prove a point. And David, they did exactly just that.
And it's so much easier to be the underdog. It's so much easier to coach that team and you go, hey, they're ranked. Everybody's talking about them. You don't have a chance. It just builds all that momentum, all that hate, and you just pour it out on the field.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.